When we last left off, we were betrayed. We were betrayed by one of our own. And it was Kurt. He's not here. I can't swing the camera towards him. Kurt was a backstabbing bastard. He led his coin guard to try and take over New Serene. It was insane. It was, like I was saying earlier, one of the best scenes that I've ever seen in a video game. I thought it was intense. I thought it was emotional. I thought it was just a real good time. Okay? And what actually impressed me about it even more, a guy called Exomos was here earlier, and he told me that if I had done the loyalty mission for good old Kurt, then it would have played out differently, and he might have been alive at this point. Because Kurt shot himself right upside the noggin. Okay, so after I beat him in a duel, he couldn't live with the... Well, actually, it was actually a lot more that he couldn't live with. I feel like, and you could actually see this in the way he looked, and you could hear this in the way he spoke. It was much more than the shame of being beaten by his student. The student surpassing the master. It was much more than that. The guy was emotional because we were friends. And he couldn't live with the fact that he was he was ordered to betray me, and that shit just didn't sit well with him. So if he had killed me, it would have been fine, because then I would have been dead. He would have had to have lived, and he would have had to have carried on. But I beat him, and yeah, the dude he offed himself. It's kind of sad, but you know what? I didn't like him. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like him. I liked the fact that he liked us, and he was like a big brother to us, and like it was a that kind of dynamic. But I wasn't a big fan of the guy. And, but that said, he tried to betray us, and then at the same time, this is where stuff gets really interesting, is at the same time, the Coin Guard, they launched attacks on the other cities. So they launched an attack on Hikmet and on San Mateus, and we were forced to choose between the two, which was super exciting to me. So we could choose the zealot capital of the world, San Mateus. These guys are religious nutjobs. Or we could choose the free thinkers, the logical minds of Hikmet. And we obviously chose Hikmet to defend. We went to Hikmet, we saved them, and that was awesome. San Mateus was taken by the Coin Guard. And I was again impressed by the fact that the game changed. The world state has changed. So now there's a group of bad guys who are holding up in San Mateus. We can probably go there and see, but yeah, man, like I don't know, now there must be war of some sort. So like Hikmet is on our side with New Serene, and the Coin Guard, who are most of the soldiers on this island, they have taken San Mateus. It's super exciting. Can you bang in this game? You absolutely can. You absolutely can. Hey Zidana, I was just saying, we are at war. Yes, the Coin Guard just took over. Well, they took over. They tried to take over this place here, New Serene. They tried to take over Hikmet. We stopped them in New Serene. We stopped them in Hikmet, but they took over San Mateus because we couldn't be everywhere at the same time. Apparently we could have, though. Apparently we could have, which is actually pretty insane. No, we haven't. No one's clipped it because it hasn't happened yet. But I know there are romance options. I know that it's probably going to happen at some point. We just got to keep speaking. We got to speak to her.
Karans, do you need something?
I want to speak to you. Whether she has friends that could support her.
Do you have anyone, a friend perhaps, whom you could talk to in this trying time?
I usually confide in my sister, but she's suffering too. And I think she resents me for not having been there when our mother needed me.
Tell her that you're here if she wants to talk.
I know we've only known each other for a little while. But if you need someone to talk to, I'm here.
Thank you, Anal Manawi. You are a good person. And I'm glad that you are my friend. Anything else?
I love how stern they get when they say anything else. It's the same in the regular conversations. Someone could be like bawling their damn eyes out. They could be crying. They could be laughing, whatever. And then suddenly it's anything else. The voice acting, okay, yeah, the voice acting is really good. And the thing that makes it kind of impressive to me is that it's these weird accents, dude. Look, there's a little bit of inconsistency with the accents of, especially of the native people. Okay, so like, as an example, the people of the known world, the discovered world of San Mateus and Hikmet, like the people from civilized regions, they all have pretty nailed down accents. It makes sense. But the natives, their accents are a little all over the place. It's a little weird. It's a little back and forth. But it also kind of ends up being impressive because it's a brand new accent that I guess I personally haven't heard anywhere before. It's really weird. But the main character's voice acting, really good. Like, my character and the male version of this character, really good. My party members' voice acting has been insane. Constantine, our cousin, who's up there in the castle, he also has insanely good voice acting. It's all really nice. I'm impressed by it. So I'm gonna go to the shop quickly. Does Helene get to pick the one? No, I'm picking on her behalf.
Welcome. Have you?
Okay, bye. I need your ammunition. Oh, okay. So I was saying at the start of the stream, I googled, right? And I wasn't certain what exactly I was looking for, but I managed to stumble upon the fact that I can... Is that better? No, it's the same. I can apparently craft ammo with
welcome.
science level
It's
2.
such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking?
So if I get science level 2, I can craft ammo. Then I won't have to buy ammo the whole time. Don't know if that's worth it. We'll see. So the thing is, I think the Prince, I think the accent that they have is like a weird mix, and I'm almost certain it's got some like Celtic in it, and then it's got some, I would say, Native American in it. So like the old school Indians, their accent, and then I don't know, something else as well. Maybe when you hear it in a little bit, because you're gonna hear it in a little bit, maybe you'll be able to call something else out that I didn't see, but or hear. But like, it's crazy to me. It's just it's not something I've heard before, and there's a lot of weird pronunciations as well that kind of mess with you. You're like, yeah, okay, I think I know what that is. I think I know what that is, and then they keep talking, and then there's a lot of oi, and and then I'm just like, whoa, what the shit is that sound? And then it just doesn't make sense anymore. Oi would like.
Desarde, I'd like to know more about my family. I need to know what became of them.
Yes.
Could you accompany me to see Lady Morange? I'm afraid that without you, she may refuse to give me any information.
Yeah, man. Let's do it.
All right, Vasco. Let's go see Lady Lorraine Morange.
Oh god, is she still in her home? I hope I didn't put this off for too long. So the fact that shit went sideways when these guys attacked was apparently because I didn't do the loyalty quests for my companions. And you know, I was saying that I was actually really happy about it because it's my playthrough. I don't care about Kurt. I don't care that he was tragically lost, let's say that. And it's just a byproduct of my playthrough, you know? And that's fine. That's all right. I do care about Siora, and I did her quest already. I did it, and I'm trying to chat her up now as well. I kind of care for Vasco as well, so I'm going to do his as well. I'm going to do his too.
Good day, my lady. Happy to see you again in such fine health. How can I be of service?
My god, she's awful chipper after the town was just almost taken over.
We would like to have some information regarding an important family.
What's
the Darcys.
LJS?
Well, I could tell you many things about them, but I suppose that you want to know something in particular?
Are there any members of this family on the island?
Indeed, Bastien Darcy, the son of the family, has been in New Serene for some time.
What?
Last I heard about it, he was doing business, but that doesn't help in knowing where he is. The Darcys' first attempt at establishing themselves on this island wasn't very fruitful, but I seem to recall that since then the son has found a competent associate who's been working here for a long time.
Perfect. Could you tell us where to find her?
Of course. Ask for a Madame Clerc near the warehouses on the port. That's where she normally is. I hope the Darcys are not in trouble.
Do not worry, madam.
No.
Their name was simply mentioned in some business discussions. We are thinking about becoming associates. We would like to know more about them to form an opinion.
If you ask me, you should forget this idea, Your Excellency. Their son is a poor business partner.
Oh.
Why do you say that?
I do not mean to speak ill of him. Perhaps it would be better for you to form your own opinion.
Well, thank you for your help, madam.
Can I help you with any other matter?
9.
My lady, I have to go. Goodbye.
What happened to Kurt? He had a falling out of sorts. So, yeah, we kind of had a falling out. Kurt and his coin guard, as we were saying, they tried to take over the city on the orders of whoever's in charge, and it went badly for them. It went badly for them. Unfortunately. And we didn't kill him. We didn't kill Kurt. Kurt shot himself in the head. If you find a moment and you actually care about the story and stuff in this game, check my previous VOD out and just skip through it until you see Kurt in it, and you'll see what happened there. Honestly, such a good scene and definitely worth looking at. But I could also just tell you when it's up on YouTube, which wouldn't be too long from now. But honestly, yeah, it was a really good scene. And Kurt... I mean, I obviously regret that it happened. And I guess if I had known, I would have done his loyalty quest. And was that why they wanted the arms shipment so badly? Yes. So we haven't really unearthed the entirety of it. But they wanted to increase their numbers and increase their arms because they had this plan all along to take over, because they were the guards in all the cities. So yeah, for the uprising, that was apparently what it was for. And Kurt didn't know about it until he was ordered to do it and sort of take part in this. And I told Prince there was promised that you could see that he regretted what he had to do. He was not happy about it. But it was what it was. Wait, the L and the J in the LJ run together in this font. Lol. Yeah, they do. What is LJS? Life is strange? Life is strange? What? Dave, did I say hello to you already? Because hello, Dave. I'm sorry if I didn't. I was on it wasn't really a rant. I was yakking, man. I was yakking.
Can I help you? Are you here to do business?
Are you Madam Clerk?
We would like to meet with your associate, Mr. Darcy.
Bastian? I don't know where he
Careful
is.
there.
I can't say that he often graces us with his presence.
You don't have the slightest idea where he is?
I am not his caretaker, you know.
You don't seem to hold him in high
Wait, what
regard.
does LJS mean?
Listen,
Something?
my relationship with my associate is no one else's concern. And if you didn't come to do business, well...
What? My charisma is going to get to the bottom of this.
We must find him. This man you can see by my side
the
is
protagonist's
his brother.
face? One sec.
Do not insult my intelligence. I know that the Darcys only have one son, alas.
You can see the Naught tattoos on his face, can't you? And a merchant like you must surely know about the Naught's recruiting process.
So it is true. The Darcys gave away one of their children. I find it hard to believe. He was supposed to go to Hikmet to deal with one of our clients, but I didn't receive any news from him after his departure. And given his tendency to get himself into impossible situations, I didn't try to get any.
Who is this client?
His name is Ferrat. You'll find him in the Alchemist District. I'll write this down.
You think something may have happened to him there?
His mission wasn't very complicated. He had to pay for a valuable shipment and take charge of it. But with Bastian, anything is possible.
Thank you, madam.
I like the sound of this Bastian guy. He sounds like a bit of a joker. Is it a requirement that everyone in this game wear a funny hat? Listen, my hat is actually awesome, so you keep your snoot shut. I put the hat on Vasco to make him look like a fool on purpose. And hers, she thinks she's a trade woman, whatever. You think the lip syncing is a non-issue? Yeah, for me it doesn't matter either. A lot of other people had some issues with it. So, about the mark on my face. Listen, I actually heard about that and discovered the truth about it earlier today. It's insane. I thought all this time that mark was the Malachor. So we came here because we wanted to find a cure for something called the Malachor. It's like a disease, like a sickness that's been plaguing our city of Serene back in the known world. This is the new world. Back in the established world, there's a disease that started running rampant there called Malachor. And I thought this was a sign of that. I thought we had the sickness. Honestly, I was playing through the whole game thinking that this crap on my face here was the Malachor. It's apparently not. This is the mark of the Onal Manawi. That's the natives speak. for what does it mean? I don't know what it means. They just call it the Onal Manawi, and apparently they this marks them out as important people, and it's a big deal. I don't know what it is. We're gonna still, I guess, figure that out as we go forward. But some of the natives, like her, for instance, have it on their face, and they are the slightly more important people. And we also discovered this morning that our main character was... I can't say a bastard child. Maybe an ancient bloodline. Exactly. So, is that what it means? Oh, I mean, if that's what it means, then awesome. But we are actually like a child of one of these natives, and that's obviously why we have the mark, and that's why everyone kept saying to us, oh, you have such a singular appearance. Oh, wow, you look just like the natives. How is that possible? So apparently it's possible because our mother had relations with a native. We don't know who the father is, obviously, but we were born on a ship. Yeah. No, you probably... Listen, I'm not even joking. You're probably right. Okay, so we're gonna travel now, and we're doing our Nort Friends quest. Where is it? This guy. So we're a bit of a half-breed, but we are, fortunately, because we're a half-breed, we're getting a little bit here and there from each side. We play in both sides of the racial coin, and it's pretty awesome. Well, the only reason they were so accepting of the mixed race children or the mixed heritage children is because they didn't know what it was. That's the only reason they were accepting. They did not know. They had no idea, so of course they're going to be accepting. Because I'm a noble. I'm a noblewoman, you know? So they can't do shit about it. I'm more important than most of them, you know? What are they going to say? What are they going to do? Oh, I wanted to ask you guys advice. What do you think I should do with... What if you chose a different race for the sorbet? You couldn't choose a race. Only male and female. What do you think I should do about my ability? So, I have one attribute point to... No, I have one talent to spend. I was told that science level 2 can allow me to craft bullets. There you go. So, I can go for science 2. I can go for lockpicking 3, which I might need soon. I can go for vigor 1. I can go for craftsmanship or intuition. Intuition... You know, it's more stuff when you loot. Kind of nice. It's not terrible. It also gives you intuition options in conversation. But getting lockpicking allows me to change my armor, which I can't do right now. Because currently my armor gives me, as you can see there, a plus. It gives me that 3rd level of lockpicking. So, I don't know. Are there bullet mods? No, but there are gun mods. I didn't even know that until very recently. So you can modify your gun in like a great many ways. And it's kind of cool the way they did the gun modification. Because you get to change like the barrel, you get to change the stock, you get to change this, you get to change that. It depends on the gun itself, of course, and it looks really cool. Yeah, I'm a rifle build at the moment. I'm a rifle build, and dude, my build is awesome. It's rifle and it's two-handed. Look at my sword, dude. It is massive. I don't think that the race in that sense mattered. No, Zidana, we were all from the same continent. We were always going to be the same person. The same, well, noble mixed breed, I guess. I don't think any of the faces were just cosmetic. You hate level-based lockpicking? I think it's fine. But it does pressure you a little bit. It does pressure you a little bit to get your lockpicking up to max level. And you know what? That said, screw it. I'm just gonna... No. Unscrew it. Unscrew it. I can't do it because it's such a waste. I have this outfit on now that's giving me lockpicking. So why would I put another point in lockpicking? We can go for science 1 and 2. On 25, we can get science 2 and then we can make ammo. Although we can buy ammo. How much ammo do we have? Okay, wait. How much ammo? Where's our inventory? How the hell do I find my inventory? Holy crap, I've been playing this game for how many months now already? God damn. Here. 72? Screw it. I don't need science. I'll just keep buying it. Okay. So then it's vigor or it's intuition. Intuition gives conversation options, plus it gives more loot. I think we go for intuition. But vigor allows you to move across those stupid areas that need balance God, maybe that's also good. Okay, you guys think about it. Vigor or intuition? Vigor allows you to cross, like, these logs that need balance. It allows you to climb up higher areas. Intuition allows you to unlock... you would invest in crafting. You think so? It's not a terrible idea. Oh, this is the guy? Can't be. Oh, no, no, this is the vendor. Right, right.
If you come to do business, you should go upstairs. I am but a poor underling.
Okay. Oh, this is the guy. No, this is Ferhat. Okay, wait, we haven't found Bastian or
Hello,
whatever.
sir. Is this the house of the man called Ferhat?
It is I. What can I do for you?
We're searching for Mr. Darcy. He was supposed to come here to do business.
Yes. Yes, he did come here, but I don't know where he is.
What?
To be honest, our exchange did not exactly go as planned. And
Of
if
course.
you are his associate, or a member of his family, know that you owe me a large sum of money.
How so?
Well, this Darcy fellow came here to take the shipment, and he was supposed to deliver me a promissory note.
Which never arrived, I imagine. How could you let him leave with your merchandise without payment?
Well, he's the son of a very well-known family. I did not deem it necessary to try and obtain more guarantees.
What if something happened to him?
Nothing happened. At least I don't think so. Why should that concern me? I'm not his brother. He owes me money, and I do not have the slightest idea of where he might be.
I suspect that you are not telling us everything.
Oh, come on. If you have not come to repay his debt, leave me alone so I can work in peace.
Oh my god, dude. What a rude boy! Search his papers. What, he's standing right here. Wait, are they downstairs? Oh, this guy.
Greetings. If you have come to do business, head upstairs, if there's any business left to do.
Why'd you say that?
They haven't been paying me, and I've had to work with cheap ingredients for weeks.
Oh. That's... oof. I think bullets are pretty abundant. I've got 72 bullets right now. How you build your character in a good game is as much about what you don't take as what you do and can. So build your character in the direction you want and don't worry much about what you can't do. I guess. That's true. That's actually very smart. Wow. I never think about it like that. So Zadana, choose to make your character a different race. But it all must fit somehow in the story where they visually present as a native of the island anyway. Ha ha ha. Yes, I mean, it's a weird form of inclusivity. But honestly, I think that they basically, because you're a native and you're a mixed breed, they were okay with your character looking like anything. Okay, let's go.
Have you heard of a man called Bastian Darcy?
It would be difficult not to. His name is the only thing my boss talks about. Apparently, he did not pay for one of our shipments and still left with the goods.
Apparently.
Now my boss makes me work twice as much to compensate for his losses. With ingredients I wouldn't even feed to a pig.
And what did your boss do?
Well, he spent every waking hour cursing his name. That's how I learned about it.
Have you heard of a man called Bastian Darcy?
It would be
And
well,
What do you do here exactly?
I create and prepare complex potions. Not simple health potions, but far more subtle things.
And if I'm not mistaken, things are not going the way you would want them to.
The boss has always been difficult, but ever since he got ripped off, it has been a living hell. I work using leftovers thrown away by all the other alchemists, while listening to him screaming at me and everyone else all day. This is no way to live.
Convince him to reveal what his employer is hiding. 100% charisma once again.
How can a brilliant, conscientious alchemist keep working here? I am certain that any great laboratory in town would welcome you with open arms. So why continue protecting your employer?
Dude, charisma's amazing.
Oh, you're right. Anywhere is better than here. My boss did not only curse the name of the man you're looking for, he also hired some thugs to find him and our shipment.
Interesting. I think we may need to have a few words with your employer.
If you could also tell him that I am resigning, then I won't need to go upstairs.
Nice. Okay. Letter from Master Ferhat's acquaintances. My friend, I'm deeply saddened to hear about the difficulties you're facing in the context of dealings with Bastian Darcy. I was told that this boy was inconsequential, but I did not think him dishonest. Alas, as you know, if you were to wait for his family to repay you, the wait could prove very long. Correspondence with the continent is quite slow, but there are other solutions. Debt collectors could prove useful. Okay, that's unfortunate. I'm back. Hello?
You again. I already told you that I do not know where the man you're searching for is.
You may not know where he is, but you did everything you could to find him, didn't you?
What do you mean?
Does this document ring a bell? You hired some debt collectors to find Mr. Darcy.
How dare you rummage through my belongings?
You could have taken legal action and retrieved what you were owed, but you sent some killers instead.
I doubt the governor would approve. Do you want us to tell him about it?
No. But please, understand me. The Darcy family is on the continent. It would take months for them to reply to my complaint.
How much money
What
is it?
other solution was there? My shop will not survive this.
Tell us who these debt collectors are, and we'll take care of it.
They loiter in an alleyway of ill repute, not far from here, in the Science District.
That's what I feared. Probably a bunch of cutthroats. If Bastian survives...
If he survives, remind him of what he owes me.
My god, this guy. All just about the money. Someone might be dead or dying. So, about the charisma. Yeah, it was a kind of weird... thing at the start. Charisma was like 50-50. Then it went down to a 33% chance. Then it went down to a 25% chance. And... No, wait, did it go down to 25? No, it went to 33. Right, because there's 3 points that you can invest in it. It's not really a lot. It's literally just so for, charisma as an example, it's just 1, 2, and 3. That's like 33%, 66, 100%. And that's it. And, once you get the 3 points in there, you never fail a charisma check anymore. And it's the same with the other things here. So if you look at the intuition checks, or the vigor checks, or, any of the other stuff that you can... Or the lockpicking, as an example, it's very straightforward. Vasco needs a more stylish hat? Not at all. I think that's perfect. But no, listen, the charisma is definitely paying off. Absolutely. We are 100% ripping through the conversations.
Have mercy! Have mercy!
Oh, here we go.
You! Leave this man alone!
What do you want? No one asked you for your opinion, so get lost.
This guy's wearing a
Maybe he's
fancy
friends
suit.
with the weakling.
Maybe. In any case, it seems like he wants to share his fate.
You think I'm afraid? I've fought uglier people than you.
Vasco, let me try to take care of this. How much money are we talking about?
Oh my god.
You're here to collect a debt, right?
Between what he owes our client and our commission, it's a hefty sum. But if you want to pay in his stead, my lady, please do.
I'd like to kill them, but you can tell me what... A hefty sum. It's 200. What the shit? Oh, intimidate them. Here we go.
I don't think you realize who you're dealing with. So, let me introduce myself. My name is de Sardet. I'm the legate of the congregation, and I'm here to save the life of one of our citizens. If you do not deliver him to me immediately, I will have no choice but to inform the governor.
And you'll end up rotting in jail in no time.
Damn it, they look serious.
Yes, a bit too much. Listen, we don't want to get in trouble with the governor, so take him.
Yeah, if our client wants to get repaid, you'll have to make an official request. Come.
Thank
That
you
was
for
easy.
your intervention. I thought these brutes would kill me.
Don't mention it. It's only natural.
But how did you end up in such a situation?
Oh, I'm certain someone like you, who belongs to high society, will understand. There is a game table here that is attended by the best of the
Oh my
aristocracy. I lost the money I owed
Oh
to
my
that
God.
merchant while playing there. And since I got out with a few other debts, I had to leave the merchandise as repayment as well. But that's a mere trifle that my father would have paid for without thinking twice. I never would have thought that someone would send these types of brutes after me.
This is ridiculous.
What a lack of tact. In any case, I am extremely grateful to you. To whom do I have the honor of speaking?
My name is Captain Vasco. Naught and Sea Given. It was a pleasure, sir.
What the shit? It was a play. What? Was that the brother? Oh, he didn't even say anything to me. Vasco.
Desarde, can I do anything for you?
I must leave you.
Hello? Now we have to run. Here we go.
Thank you, Desarde.
I thought
My
so.
pleasure. But why didn't you tell him who you were?
But I did tell him. I was stupid. I resented everyone, and you even more, for the life I didn't get to live. You had it all, everything I thought I was entitled to. But after seeing Bastion, I realized that in the end, I was exactly who I wanted to be.
Yeah, there we go.
Not, and a proud one at that.
Yes.
I'm glad to hear it. No more regrets?
No more regrets. And I certainly don't regret not being called Leandra Darcy.
We done. Awesome. Sick. Okay. That was good. That was good. That was good. That was good. That was good.